Hello everyone, welcome back to my English podcast. Thanks to you guys, my Facebook page got 10,000 followers. I didn't expect. Thank you so much. Today I want to talk about why English is hard and easy at the same time. Do you agree with that? Let's talk about it. It is just my opinion, so take it with a grain of salt. Let's get started. Okay, let me start with the reasons which makes me think English is easy. First, English is a global language and a powerful one as well, so you can get by with fairly busy communication. And second, we've learned English over 10 years at school, so it makes us think that we know English, but we actually don't. Anyway, so we don't need to learn from scratch again. We already know the alphabet. We have that experience, we already have that experience. So yeah, I think these are the reasons, these are why English is easy to learn. To tell you the truth, I think English is really it's a tricky language. It is widely used all over the world, but even native speakers use it however they want. So the rules are so inconsistent. I hate it. Sometimes that pisses me off. Now let's talk about why it is very hard. I think English is relatively easy to learn when it comes to basic, but moving from B2 to C1 or C1 to C2 is very challenging. You know what the most annoying thing about English is? Idiom and phrasal verb. If you see a sentence, you know all the particular word, but altogether you don't know what it means. It's so annoying. And for me, the most confusing part is the usage of preposition. To or for or with, it is so confusing. Okay, one more thing left. It is about pronunciation, right? Okay, there are so many silent letters there. I don't remember when it was exactly. I was hanging out with my friend and I saw the letter C-A-S-T-L-E. So I read it loud, castle. But my friend said, no, it's castle. And I argued with him. I thought he was wrong. And he said, no, T is silence. And I didn't believe he was right. It was castle. So why is T doing there? I still remember it. It was written on outside the apartment. It was the name of the apartment, I guess. Yeah, I think these are the difficulties that English learner encounter. Even though English is so tricky and sometimes it pisses me off, I still love it. I don't know how you're going to say, but I believe that learning a language is building a new spirit, a completely different identity. I know that sounds creepy, but it's interesting. Over the past few days, I've been reading a book called 이중 언어의 기쁨과 슬픔. In English, it is Happiness and Sadness of Bilingual. This is so interesting. Book written by author, it's Julie Sedivi. I don't know how to read her name. So she moved to the States when she was 5 years old. It is about her life and about losing her mother language and how sad the reality is. So it is about the languages. Yeah, I recommend to you if you're interested in linguistic. In this book, it says when you use multiple languages, you have different spirits. So they're fighting each other to win against. It's fantastic. I think it's pretty interesting. Okay, I don't remember what I was saying. What was it? This is what I thought about English and why I thought it is very easy and painfully hard at the same time. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Hello everyone, welcome back to my English podcast. Right now I am at Singapore, which is a very beautiful, clean and greenery country. You can even see this beautiful picture with full of trees in my hotel room. So by the way, from the first day I got here, my nose started running. Please excuse my stuffy voice. The city is a bit windy from my experience. As you can tell, Singapore is a very small country, so you can get around all those places just in 3 or 4 days. It's my last day here. One of the greatest experience is that Singapore has no traffic. Today, I want to show you some great books that I got from a secondhand bookstore. So yeah, yesterday I went to a bookstore which is only 15 minutes far from my room. I asked my brother to go to the bookstore together, and he's not very into reading, but I was just like, I want to go so bad, and then I asked him to take me there, and it was a very nice experience, and I got so many books, 7 books, so it was altogether $40 Singapore dollars. I'm really grateful. I'm so happy. If you know me, you can tell that I love books, and I see how they arrange the books and how they show the books and what kind of books are popular in the country and what kind of books are in. These are secondhand books. I haven't read it yet, but it sounds interesting. And also Veronica Decides to Dine. It's also a very popular book. And Catching the Sun. This is the book of Murakami, who is a very popular Japanese author, if you know. And the last one is Perfect. I picked this book because life is not meant to be flawless because of this. It's about perfection, how society demands perfection. So yes, I've been having a very great time with my family, and I'm so happy. I want to share lots of my experiences and lots of my stuff. I don't know. Yeah, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Hello everyone, welcome back to my English podcast. Guess what? Right now I'm in Bangkok, Thailand on a family trip. This time is really special to me because the whole family is together, and I met my grandfather for the first time in 4 years. We usually talk on video calls, but meeting in person really feels different. And from the first day, my brother came too, so we talked about the things that we couldn't talk about before. And my mom loves talking, and she's really good at it, and we love listening to all her stories. And I also got to eat my mom's cooking. It was actually very good, and I enjoyed it so much. After staying a week in Bangkok, I'm going to Singapore with my brother and my grandfather. It would be my first time in Singapore. I'm really excited about that. I'm actually not a very big fan of traveling. Honestly speaking, before coming here, it felt like a lot of work, like packing things up, taking the flight, going to the airport. That whole process, it's annoying to me, but it's worth it. You gotta meet with your family and having a great time. And I also felt that I've become an adult. Spending time a week together and going back to your own life feels a bit strange, but I love being with my family, but I've gotten used to being on my own. So now I have mixed feelings, but in a good way. Yesterday we went to a secondhand clothing market. It was amazing. We got around freely, and I bought a few clothes, and I also got this little cute ring for 50 bahts. It was really cheap, and I really love it. Isn't it cute? And by the way, I want to show you the view. We're staying at my sister's place, and I want to show you this view from her place. It's really nice. Look at this perfect nature view from her place. I don't think I could ever live with a view like that in Korea. It feels really amazing. I hope I could make some videos about traveling to Singapore also. So stay tuned. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.